Hey people, and welcome back to another video. So today I am having a day at home. I do need to go to the doctor's later, unfortunately. I have to get my university plan, access plan put together, and I just need the doctor to sign off that I have a disability, that I have fibromyalgia, and then I'm going to get up to 10-day extensions on all of my assignments. So yay! Not that I want to utilize that, because obviously then it's going to put me behind, but it is peace of mind to know that I do have that buffer there. So I really don't want to go to the doctors today, but I've put this appointment off for weeks and I need to go get it done. So I'll push through and do that today. And at the moment I am just folding up some clothes. Table's got things on it again. But I'm just folding up these clothes and cleaning up. I'm going to go down to the food bank shop later and get some cheap pastas to go with all the meat that I bought from the butcher the other day. Got all the kids here and probably just do cooking up the lamb chops today. The crumbed lamb chops, and maybe sausages, because probably two of my children won't eat the lamb chops, they'll have sausages. My eldest son, he's pretty good, he eats just about anything, unlike the other two who are fussy. And he's 20, so he's an adult, so I'll do sausages for the kids and I'll do lamb chops for the adults. And yeah, yesterday I went out of town, had a day with my daughter, which was really nice, and got her some new clothes because the weather is warming up and she's had too many winter clothes and she needed some summer clothes. And yeah, that's pretty much what we did yesterday. Had some lunch, I had some McDonald's. I don't eat Macca's anymore. I've grown sick of it because every time we used to take the kids to a pediatrician appointment, I'd always reward them with Macca's because like it was the only way I could get them to behave. No, it wasn't just that. We'd have to go out of town for the pediatrician appointment, and so we'd have to have lunch. And I'd say, look, if you'd be good, we'll go and have this appointment, because nobody likes going to the doctors and pediatrician appointments. I'd say, we'll have Macca's. And so, when I was in my 20s, just ate Macca's every time we went to an appointment. Every time I go to town, I always eat Macca's because it was cheap. And I'm just like, oh, I've had enough Macca's to last me a lifetime, I think. What do you think? I think that shirt's on the way out. I think that needs to go. The print's worn off it. So yeah, I'm just going to do some stuff around the house this morning. So yeah, come along with me. Keep me company while I do some housework. I'm also feeling really buggered today because I drove out of town for the first time in 2 years, I think it is. So there's my eye drops. It's been a long time since I was able to drive myself out of town, and it's still a struggle, because of my fibro, because of my chronic fatigue. It's been really, really hard because I've had a lot of full body pain, inflammation. I have scoliosis and 2 chipped vertebrae from an accident years ago. So driving is one of those things where I really feel it in my upper back, holding onto the wheel. It's hard. I don't drive too far as a rule just because it does lock my back up. So, that is something that's very frustrating, but I can't help that. I can't fix that. Like, I'm always going to have that issue with my spine. I've got 2 chipped vertebrae. I've got mild scoliosis. I can't fix that. But, I can make it better. I can get as fit as I possibly can, and that's going to reduce the impact. So, went out of town yesterday, and then when I got home, I was so tired. Like, I am so tired today. And I was just aching all over. I was exhausted. And then I got on the treadmill for half an hour. And, I felt good after that, but then I felt exhausted again. And it's just so hard because with fibro, you're not supposed to push yourself too much, but if you don't do anything, I find I seize up if I don't do anything. And I know if I lose some weight, then it's less impact on my body and it's less strain on my body. So I've been pushing through, and I actually am enjoying using my treadmill. I go on TikTok and I watch TikToks when I'm using my treadmill, and I've been watching this David D4VD updates, which is just shocking. I don't know, I don't want to say either way what I think, because yeah, it's just a shocking case. And then I've been watching Bunny XO, who I love, on TikTok. She's great. So yeah, anyway, this dress, I have worn it so much and I hate this dress. It's like, you know, like if you've ever been pregnant or sick or something, you've worn something so much that every time you look at that dress, it just reminds you of that. This dress like reminds me of being overweight and being sick, because it was one of the few things that fit me and it was comfortable when I wasn't well. So I'm getting rid of that dress. It's gone, it's going. And you know, I'm gonna get some new clothes when I reduce my midsection a bit and I can fit into them. So, but yeah, I'm actually enjoying being on the treadmill. It's good. It makes me feel good and I'm in less pain. So yes, I want to lose weight, but my major goal is just being fit, you know, not being in pain and not being puffed. You know, and yeah, I want to look good. Like everyone's like, oh, I want to lose weight because I want to be fit. It's like, yeah, it's okay to say that you want to feel sexy and you want to feel good. And if, you know, it's, for me, like, I'm never going to be stick thin. I'm never going to be tiny. I'm big boned and like I've got a medium build, like a stocky build. That's my family. I'm never going to be like a size 6 tall Amazonian woman. I'm short and I'm stocky, but I can get some of the weight off, if that makes sense. So I can be the healthiest for my size and my shape. You know, I'm always going to have hips no matter how much I weigh, because that's just the shape of my body. And that's okay. Like, I think being sexy just means feeling your healthiest. It's not about a number. It's about where you feel happy and where you feel like you look your best. And I think if you're healthy and you're fit, you do feel sexy. And I don't care if I get down to a size 12 or 10, or if I'm 65 kilos, or if I'm 70 kilos, or if I'm 75 kilos. I mean, I'm 105 or 104 or something, or 102. I haven't weighed myself since I've been on antibiotics, because I know I put on weight when I was taking antibiotics. Ben's or the boys, I can't tell. Ben's losing weight and the boys are getting bigger. I can't tell whose pants are whose. I think they're my sons. You know, whatever size I end up being, I'll know when I get to that point that I feel healthy and I feel well. And that's what being sexy means to me. So anyway, these are nearly put away. And I might get started on the dishes next. As you can see, the table is now nice and clean. Yes, those mats are still sitting there. We need to put them away. And I've just gotten myself some yogurt and banana to eat. And then I'm going to have some saladas and cheese. Just eating from home today and using what we have at home. And then I'm going to put on the lamb chops and have a forage through the cupboard and see if we have any pasta to have with it for lunch. Okay, so as you can see, the bananas are looking a bit old, so they need to be used up today. And that yogurt was best before yesterday, so that is why I had that and a banana, because that needed to be used up. Now I'm using up my last 2 tomatoes, and I'm going to have some saladas with cheese and tomato. I've eaten all of my Jarlsberg, my favourite cheese. Now I'm just down to light tasty, and I'm going to eat that because I feel like some morning tea. I feel like a snack. Then I'm going to get the lamb chops and the sausages on for lunch. So I've just been making this up, and the kids want some Vegemite saladas, so I'm just doing those. So there we go, the kids have got their saladas and I've got mine, and I'm about to eat this up. Okay, so now I'm putting on lunch, and I've got my ½ kilo of lamb cutlets, crumbed lamb cutlets. And these look so yummy. $60 a kilo. It's not something that we have all the time. I only bought ½ kilo. So, or maybe I should have put on the bigger tray for this. I'll see if I can squeeze them all in because I've already got them in here now. But I should have put the bigger tray on. Anyway, we'll just see. We're just going to squeeze them in there. We're just doing it. I'll just have to turn them over. So I'm going to cook those up with the rice and some mixed veggies. And then I'm going to see if my two younger children want sausages. And I'll put some sausages on for them. And that's what we're having for lunch. So this is actually day 3 of using up the meat we got from the butchers. Day 3 or 4, I've lost track. We've still got the mince left, we've still got the pork left, we've still got the silver side left. And yeah, so far I did spend money on McDonald's yesterday. Because, yeah, like I said, that was planned. We're going to have pizza tomorrow. But then, yeah, for the rest of the week it'll be just trying to use up that meat. And then Ben does get paid again in a couple of days, so we'll see how much of the food budget we can save, because I do have a bill that's $120 that I would like to pay out of the food budget because I spent so much on food out of our other money. So I think we can do it, but we'll see how we go. See if this butcher's pack was worth it or not. And there we go, that's the lamb chops and rice for lunch for 3 people. So now I'm just cooking up some sausages for dinner. Nobody wanted them for lunch. Now I'm just making up nachos as well. We're going to have sausage sandwiches and nachos for dinner. So I've got these all ready to pop in the microwave. So I am just cooking dinner now for the children and Ben and myself. And I bought some IGA products today. I bought some black and gold products, which I will show you in a minute. And yeah, I'm excited to try them out. They're not as cheap as I thought they would be. They're probably on par maybe with Coles products. I'm going to have to compare them and see. And there wasn't a lot of black and gold products at the shop. There were a few, mostly flowers. Like I got some cheap Dickies, I got milk, and I got sour cream. So yeah, like not that much. Maybe I might do a shop at Aldi next shopping day and see. So it's interesting to compare the prices and see. And we are on day 4, I think, of our fortnightly shop. And we're doing sausages tonight. Put half a kilo of sausages in a frying pan. So I did get a kilo in my meat pack, and I broke them into 2 half kilo bags. You have to forgive me, I've been at the doctor's all afternoon. But yeah, so I've got half a kilo in the frying pan, and I'm just doing up 4 plates of nachos, and the kids are going to have nachos and sausage sandwiches, and I'm just going to have nachos. I may have 1 sausage, but I might just leave it. I did actually have lamb cutlets for lunch today, and they were so beautiful. I was really scared to eat them because I've had a lot of issues ever since having my gallbladder removed, but they weren't fatty. They were really, really delicious, and I really, really enjoyed them. So I'm happy to say that I can actually eat lamb. Who knew? I think it's more about the fat content rather than the cut of meat. A lot of the lamb that I've bought in the past too, like a roast lamb, for example, the way you prepare it, you spray it in oil. You have to learn to cook differently when you've had your gallbladder removed, for some people. And so I just oven baked them with spray oil, and so they weren't fatty. So anyway, now I'm just going to keep making the nachos. So this is the black and gold sour cream. And that is what it looks like on the plate. It looks very yummy. We're just pre-buttering some bread. The sausages are nearly done. I just fold them over like this because there's nothing worse than picking up a piece of bread and it's covered in butter because all the bread's been stacked on top of each other. So I just fold them over like that, and then I can just go like that and pop the sandwich in. So there's my sensory issues coming out. I don't like touching these breads. Got butter underneath it. And you're oh, burnt myself.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Can you please scrape that, wash that in the sink so I don't have to do it? Because if we all work together.
You want to wash it in the sink?
Yeah.
Okay. That's as good as that.
Yeah, that's fine. Just helps when everybody does that and stops it from going hard, and it's easier to wash. Good boy. Okay, monumental moment here. Oh, it's still recording. Camera nearly fell over there. Monumental moment here. This is my third sausage in a decade. So that tastes so freaking good. I really hope I'm not paying for this later. That's why I'm seeing a functional doctor to help me calm the inflammation and get control of my gut health, because I should be able to eat sausage, I should be able to eat lamb cutlets, you know, without having indigestion and burning and feeling sick. So, but ever since I had my gallbladder problems in my 20s, it's just been an ongoing issue. And I've lived on fish and chicken for like a decade, and I can't. I'm just sick of chicken. I'm sick of eating chicken. I'm sick of eating fish. I'm craving meat. So anyway, we'll see how we go. I'm all booked in for my appointments, so I'm proud of myself. Went to the doctors today. I'm getting control of my health. So I'm just getting my sausage and my nachos, and then I'll show you what I got from IGA. So this is what I got at IGA in the Black and Gold brand. I got 2 milks, they were about $1.65 each. I went and had a look. They didn't have any of the Black and Gold cake mixes, but I got these. So this seems to be what everyone's buying. So I don't know why they're out of the cake mixes. And I got some biscuits that were like 90 cents. So I got chopped cream biscuits, 90 cents, 2 of those, 2 custard cream biscuits, 90 cents. I did buy some Tim Tams. I needed some chocolate after my doctor's appointment. It was a bit draining. Bit draining seeing a new doctor because you have to explain everything. But that's alright. I got through it. I got it all done. I also bought the sour cream, and that was all I bought. So just a little mini haul today. So thank you for watching. This is so tired. Thanks for watching and seeing what I cooked today, and I will see you in the next video.